Yesterday, we had the release of the Hinman files on XRP. It had a massive impact on the price, driving it up around 8% in just a few minutes, only to see it dive back down towards the downside. So what exactly was in those Hinman documents, and what is really going on behind the scenes with XRP? What does it mean for the wider crypto market? Everything in this important XRP video, so hit the like button and let's get into it. So Hinman, who was the former chair of the SEC, gave a speech back in 2018 where he outlined what exactly a security was and basically stated that if something was decentralized to a certain degree, it would then become a commodity and not a security. Now, at the time, he then got warnings for various other members working within the SEC who told him that it was a very unclear message and that he would confuse a lot of people by making this speech the way that he did. He then subsequently ignored this advice and continued to write further emails and various other things around this topic without giving any further direction. Despite all of this, throughout the last few years, the SEC has maintained the video of his speech on their website. The advice that he was given from the other members within the organization around him was that the advice he was giving wasn't to the letter of the law that the SEC was abiding by, and this would cause ultimate confusion amongst people creating different companies and organizations.
If the network on which the token or coin is to function is sufficiently decentralized, and the purchasers no longer have a reasonable expectation that a person or a group is going to carry out essential managerial or entrepreneurial efforts, those assets might not represent an investment contract.
Hinman then went on to actually go against the advice that he was given. Not only did he just ignore the advice, but he then went to further efforts to try and push the narrative that made things even more confusing. Effectively, they warned Hinman that he would reveal a regulatory gap that the SEC was unable to cover. This means that right now, looking into the XRP case, that the SEC could be at a gap. They could not perhaps be able to take any action here because of what Hinman laid down about 5 or so years prior. This would see XRP go clear and therefore not be labeled as a security. This also means that every other crypto that's recently been labeled as a security, I'm talking the Algorands, Cardanos, etc., will also escape this fate as well. So as I look back at the XRP result from yesterday, and I have gone back in time on the charts right now, this is basically what happened to XRP. From the local time of around 11:30, we saw XRP booming nearly 6%. That was an extremely aggressive reaction for a cryptocurrency with such a large market cap, given that the rest of the crypto market did literally nothing. So what followed this became extremely problematic for many people and should be a good lesson for us if we are crypto traders. Now, XRP is a very interesting crypto because it's established a huge army of individuals who are extremely passionate about this crypto. And I tell people over and over again on this channel, don't get too attached to any of these cryptocurrencies because it makes you act irrationally. Today, I believe there's been about 5 million tweets just referencing XRP alone. This is something that shows just how much hype is behind XRP. But on the other side of the trading charts is another player. And when we have other players in the game, they're going to play different rules from you. And you have to remember this when we're looking at trading charts. If you want to buy something, someone has to sell it to you. And if you want to sell something, someone has to buy it from you. So that means that there are multiple players in the game. And unless everyone is doing the same thing, this can happen. And following on from this, guys, this is what followed to XRP. And you can see XRP then fell well below where it even started at, and confused everyone in the XRP army. So why did this happen? Well, before these documents were released, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, effectively told everyone what was going to be said in these documents. There was no real mystery as to what was going to come out about XRP. And when I tell everyone in my channel and in my Discord and free Telegram, which is linked down below, when we get some big piece of news that's about to get everyone excited, that actually you're not going to see the result you want. Because if it's already been talked about and we roughly know what's going to be in those documents, then it's already factored into the price. If we look at XRP since the 17th of May, which is not that long ago, we can see that we went up around 29%. Currently we're sat around 18% up. All the other crypto markets since that day, it's been moving towards the downside. So you would say that XRP has already factored in that move towards the upside. Therefore, when the price starts to boom, what's happening is all the small money, all the dumb money, sorry to say it, are jumping in with FOMO into XRP. And at the same time, the big market makers who know that it's not yet ready to move the XRP price are just selling. They're sat up here going, thank you very much. And every time someone's loading up a buy, they're taking the opportunity to offload XRP. And you're like down in the comments like, no one's selling XRP right now. Guys, they are. Look at this, right? This doesn't tell you that people are buying XRP. There's lots of people who are buying into that, I'm sure, but a lot of people would have been selling into it, and that is what has happened, okay? Market manipulation is what you get in big cryptos right now. If you want to go and look at an FX chart, Forex chart, you'll see this happen all the time that goes against what people want to happen or think is going to happen. And that's why you can't get too emotionally involved in these cryptocurrencies, whether it's XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin, whatever you're partial to, guys, because they're just going to get wrecked. But something that is very important that has just been indicated by this whole XRP fiasco is that actually one of the things that's holding crypto down right now, amongst a few others, is this ongoing battle with the SEC that's starting to get more and more fierce all the time. It does indicate that perhaps, along with this recent news from Binance, who have just been told that they're not going to get their assets frozen by the SEC, could indicate that the SEC is about to ease off. If the SEC eases off, at the same time that we find Bitcoin running into major support that recently provided it with the opportunity to pump 58%, along with the fact that we see Bitcoin running into support that previously it ran into and raised 58%, I think that we could well be about to see the same in Bitcoin. XRP case is starting to look a bit more settled. Crypto in general is actually looking like it's in a good place given what's been happening in the last few weeks. Tonight we have interest rate news, and if the interest rates start to pause in their hiking, then we're in for something very exciting. And I think we're going to see crypto pumping aggressively towards the upside. But if you want to stay with your finger on the pulse and not miss anything that I'm talking about, then guys, no brainer, you should be in my free Telegram, link down below in the description. But if you're serious about making money in cryptocurrency and you want to know exactly what is happening all the time, as well as keep up to date with the latest chart analysis, latest news, and even find jobs in Web3 and so much more, then make sure you get into the Inner Circle Discord, guys. It's $9.99 per month with a 5-day free trial, link down below in the description. I look forward to having you over there. We've seen 250 members join in little over a week. It's going to be growing extremely fast, and everyone in there is sharing all their knowledge all the time. Very exciting place to be. Guys, if you enjoyed that XRP update, then hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.